Question right here. Do you ever put your friend's business out on social media?
Yeah.
Why?
They do it to me.
Who?
Young Miami.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she do.
What she say about you?
She say a lot.
No, she don't.
She put my personal business out there. That's how I started Crucial Please, because she just kept naming multiple men that I was dating just to the world. Why
so you a cheater?
No, I was dating multiple men. I would have to be in a
time.
relationship to be cheating on somebody.
Right.
I'm a bachelor, an eligible.
Welcome back to Fame Radar, where fame meets the facts and nothing stays hidden. Saucy Santana just came forward with receipts on the Young Miami and Diddy situation. And the revelations are far more serious than previously believed. Both Santana and Young Miami have reportedly been named in legal proceedings connected to Diddy's ongoing investigation. And sources say the confessions from one Jane Doe have now prompted federal authorities to expand their probe into the matter. It appears that Santana, despite previous appearances, was never aligned with the full scope of city girl culture, and he's making it clear he does not intend to go down with Young Miami. The most startling development? Santana isn't just making claims. He's presenting what he calls solid proof. He has allegedly handed over a cache of evidence: video footage, audio recordings, voicemails, screen captures of messages, and even emails. These documents are said to reveal ongoing conversations involving Diddy, Young Miami, and Santana himself. The content of these materials is raising serious questions about Young Miami's role in the broader investigation. What's more, it seems Young Miami may have underestimated just how much Santana was documenting behind the scenes. With this evidence now emerging, speculation has intensified about whether she attempted to connect Diddy with other individuals, and if she's still in communication with him during his reported legal confinement. The surprise isn't just the evidence, it's the fact that Santana, once considered Young Miami's closest ally, appears to have completely changed sides. When faced with legal pressure, the reality of self-preservation often outweighs past friendships. So what took Santana so long to come forward, and what exactly do these receipts show about Young Miami's alleged connection to Diddy? Santana's decision to speak out may have been triggered by both his and Young Miami's names being mentioned during a recent court testimony. Jane Doe, a key witness in the case, delivered statements that shifted the narrative around Diddy and Young Miami's relationship, one that had previously been framed as casual. During her sworn testimony, Jane Doe described the relationship between Diddy and Young Miami as far more serious than what had been publicly suggested. She testified that while her own involvement with Diddy was kept hidden, Young Miami's public presence made the situation difficult to endure emotionally. Jane stated, "That was not something I signed up for. I did not agree to be with a man who was in a public relationship." She further claimed that after witnessing Diddy gift a luxury vehicle to Young Miami, she confronted him and was subsequently compensated with high-end jewelry. These details added a new layer to the case, raising questions about motivations and relationships within Diddy's inner circle. What ties this back to Santana is a specific claim in court documents. Jane Doe suggested that Santana allegedly engaged in escorting services for entertainers, an allegation that, according to her, points directly to Young Miami as the person who introduced him to that environment. She further claimed she first encountered Santana during one of Diddy's private gatherings, implying his presence there was linked to this alleged activity. These courtroom revelations are now sparking wider speculation about the extent of Miami and Santana's involvement in the case. According to Jane Doe's testimony, she was surprised to encounter Santana at a second private gathering, this time hosted by a different well-known rapper. The event, which she described as another exclusive gathering, allegedly featured Santana again in a similar role as at the previous event. While Jane did not directly name the host, she indicated he was a high-profile artist within Diddy's inner circle. The setting was described as a private Las Vegas hotel room during January 2024. The gathering reportedly involved the rapper, several guests, and an escort. The rapper in question was referred to by Diddy's attorney, Timmy Gargo, as a music industry icon. Jane testified that the trip had been arranged in celebration of the rapper's partner's birthday. She recalled being surprised by the presence of a male entertainer, whom she alleged Diddy had previously hired during other private events over the course of their relationship. Nights she described as whole town nights. Although Jane admitted that she and Diddy both knew some escorts traveled with this rapper and his significant other, she claimed she was shocked to see one attending the dinner. She then revealed that following this event, Diddy allegedly called her, upset that she had attended a private gathering involving another rapper. It was suggested during her testimony that Santana may have informed Diddy about her attendance, sparking his reaction. The implication being that her movements were being tracked, even within circles outside Diddy's direct influence. According to reports, Combs felt betrayed by Jane Doe's attendance at another rapper's private gathering. Allegedly, he told her, "How could you go to another man's freak-off?" and added, "I can't believe you went outside of us." This revelation immediately put Santana in the spotlight, with speculation rising around his alleged involvement. While Santana is publicly open about his identity, the conversation has shifted to claims that his music career isn't progressing as expected. Fans began speculating that Santana allegedly supplements his income through private arrangements with wealthy men. What has shocked many is the claim that Santana may now be cooperating with authorities and pointing toward Young Miami as the one who introduced him to that scene. Since Diddy's arrest, Miami has been working to distance herself, repeatedly downplaying the relationship as casual. But Santana is now reportedly claiming it was much deeper and that she fully embraced the dynamic they shared with Diddy. This claim aligns with past public comments from Miami, where she described the relationship as intense and committed. In one interview, she said, "People don't know us. We're going to be married." Boom. Diddy himself had publicly referred to her as his partner at one point, which adds weight to Santana's alleged testimony. Back in 2022, after the birth of his child with another woman, Diddy made a public statement defending Young Miami. He tweeted, "Young Miami is not my side. She never was and never will be. She's very important and special to me, and I don't play about her." He added that he doesn't discuss things on the internet, but if anyone hurt her, he'd come to their house to talk about it like human beings. That last line raised eyebrows, with some online comparing it to Kid Cudi's past comments, suggesting that kind of confrontation could be intimidating. The real twist now is how Miami is working to distance herself from Diddy, despite the fact that their connection was once very public. And Saucy Santana isn't letting it slide. He pointed out that Miami's name has appeared in several of Diddy's lawsuits, including the one filed by producer Lil Rod. According to that document, during Thanksgiving 2022 in Miami, Diddy allegedly asked Lil Rod and another person, Taylor, to join him in a studio bathroom. There, Diddy reportedly asked for a $100 bill to do nose candy. Lil Rod claimed he was nervous but didn't have the bill. According to reports, Combs later used substances with Young Miami. Santana claims he never participated in those activities and distanced himself from that behavior. However, Lil Rod's lawsuit included even more serious allegations involving Miami. He accused her of allegedly helping Diddy transport substances and personally delivering them to him when needed. Court documents revealed that while rehearsing for the Something in the Water Festival in Virginia, Lil Rod claimed he witnessed Combs using substances in his dressing room. The filing further states that Diddy allegedly wanted a specific item, but Brenda forgot it. Christina Coram allegedly contacted Young Miami, who then flew it in via private jet from Miami. As unbelievable as this may sound, it wasn't completely unexpected. Reports have suggested that Miami and Santana had a falling out several years ago, and sources now believe that the rift was rooted in issues involving Diddy. At the time, neither party gave any clear reason for their distancing, but recent developments suggest deeper tensions behind the scenes. This time, it appears Santana is ready to reveal everything, reportedly out of desperation. He claims the fallout with Young Miami began when she allegedly pressured him into getting involved with Diddy. Santana reportedly wasn't interested in Diddy that way, particularly since Miami and Diddy were already involved. However, according to him, Miami kept pushing, which made things uncomfortable and led to a messy split between them. Though it's unclear how they eventually reconciled, reports allege that Santana did become involved with Diddy after that fallout. What's more alarming is that Santana may not have been the only individual Miami allegedly tried to introduce to Diddy in this manner. Reports now claim she attempted something similar with influencer China. Known to associate with big names like Lil Baby, China's presence at a Diddy party in 2023 raised questions. Footage showed what appeared to be an uncomfortable interaction where Diddy seemed to lean in and China noticeably pulled away. Still, later footage from the same event showed China and Young Miami dancing closely, enjoying the party. Adding fuel to the speculation, China's mother, Carissa, later confirmed that Young Miami had allegedly tried to recruit China, directly naming her during a public conversation. This development appears to support Saucy Santana's claim that Young Miami allegedly tried to involve him with Diddy. It suggests a broader pattern of behavior and significantly impacts Miami's public image. What's even more compelling is that rumors have long circulated, suggesting that Santana may have had a discreet connection with Diddy. These rumors first gained traction when Young Miami and JT had a highly publicized Twitter spat. During the exchange, JT seemingly hinted at deeper issues involving Santana. She tweeted, "Oh, Miss Mama, this is your last day playing dumb," before adding, "This time leave Santana at home," which many interpreted as a jab alluding to something hidden. Fans initially questioned why Santana was mentioned at all, but the context became clearer as the online feud escalated. Soon after, DJ Academics addressed the situation publicly. He claimed Diddy and Santana were allegedly involved in something beyond friendship, and he didn't hesitate to spread the rumor further. During one episode of his podcast, where he was joined by Wack 100 and others, the conversation veered from standard Diddy controversies into uncharted territory. Academics asked Wack directly if he believed Diddy had any involvement in Tupac's case. But instead of just sticking with the typical headlines, the discussion shifted toward the deeper rumors surrounding Diddy's alleged private relationships. Public reaction to Saucy Santana's denial didn't go as planned. As skepticism spread, rumors gained momentum and theories emerged quickly. What began as quiet speculation turned into widespread claims that Diddy's relationship with Young Miami might have been more about appearances than authenticity. Whispers in online spaces suggested that Young Miami served as a distraction, helping conceal a more private relationship. According to that speculation, Santana's connection with Diddy was the actual situation behind closed doors, with Miami's presence serving as a public cover for Diddy, who reportedly wasn't ready to reveal more about his personal life. Things escalated when Santana gave an interview where he alleged that Young Miami was the one who outed his relationship with Diddy, exposing details he hadn't planned to reveal. In response, he reportedly claimed to have video evidence involving Young Miami and Diddy, threatening to release it. The most sensational detail was Santana's claim that the video includes Young Miami allegedly receiving a golden shower from Diddy. This revelation stirred controversy because it contradicted Young Miami's own past statements. She previously acknowledged enjoying golden showers, yet more recently denied such events ever occurred. This inconsistency further fueled public doubt and added to the rising tension between those involved. After Diddy's arrest and mounting scrutiny, Young Miami quickly shifted her stance. She began denying any involvement in golden showers, clarifying, "I never said it was him." She added that discussions around intimacy were often exaggerated, and people live different lifestyles, some conventional, some extreme. She later claimed that her controversial comments were just marketing for her drinking card game. Responding to a fan's tweet that referenced the viral moment, she wrote, "I was playing. Nobody peed on me. I did it to promote my card game, and it worked." But Saucy Santana is publicly disputing that. He insists the golden shower moment wasn't fabricated and alleges he has video evidence to support his claim. According to reports, he's challenging her to deny it directly, implying that if she pushes back, he's prepared to release receipts. Some speculate Santana may be trying to distance himself from the Diddy scandal by presenting Young Miami as more involved behind the scenes. Whether to shift blame, clear his name, or expose deeper connections, tensions are rising. If the rumors are true, the situation could escalate quickly, and more footage may soon surface. Stay tuned for updates as this story unfolds. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive deep dives into the stories shaping the culture.